Jay Meyer. I do assistive technology with Thomas County's.
Accept the special ed students, and we use the special ed students to be successful in the regular ed setting. Now, she's not my student anymore, but when I see her, she's interacting with
everything that we do.
Is there anyone particular
Make them feel different from others, transitioning into consultation.
And then we have some that get in there and they see that they're justice for assistance when she needs it, and kids because they struggle so much.
Do you see it as the benefits of inclusion that would have been good for him?
He wouldn't have been separated. Settings. He has done beautifully. He participated.
I'm Susan Brooke. I teach a resource classroom at Hand-in-Hand Primary School of pre-K and kindergarten students with autism. What's great about inclusion at Hand-in-Hand is that we are able to include almost all students in the regular classroom because the differences are smaller than they are at older age levels, and we are able to work on social skills and academics with the regular students. We teach the typical students to accept the special ed students, and we teach the special ed students to be successful in the regular ed setting.
Very good. Is there any particular student you'd like to highlight, first name only?
I have a student, Allison, who has been in inclusion for a few years, and she started out with a lot of issues behaviorally and communication-wise and socially, and she has made a lot of progress into kindergarten and has made friends in her class and has maintained those friendships through the year. And when I see her now, she's not my student anymore, but when I see her, she's interacting with others and she's making lots of progress.
My name is Stephanie Wilson. I'm the special ed lead teacher at Cross Creek Elementary. I teach 3rd grade inclusion. And probably one of the best things about inclusion is that our kids actually rise to our expectations and they learn from one another in everything that we do.
Is there any one particular student that you'd like to highlight, first name only?
Madeline. She is really, really growing. She is stretching just a little bit farther every day. She's doing a great job.
I'm Stephanie Morris. I'm a special ed teacher at Cross Creek. And what's good about inclusion at my school is that they are able to see grade level standards within a whole group and have the extra help, extra support without being pulled, so that it doesn't make them feel different from others.
Okay, great. Is there anybody particular, first name only, that you'd like to say something about as a student that's benefited?
Yes. I have a student, Erin, who has made great gains from first of all started in the regular ed classroom, then going into the inclusion class setting, and is now working off of taking accommodations out. So she's working towards the transitioning into consultation.
Great. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rhoda Gwynn. I'm the special education lead at Thomas County Middle School. Inclusion is very good. It's been beneficial for many students. We have a lot of students that strive to do their very best, and they see getting from the resource room to the inclusion setting as a reward, and it makes them work even harder. And then we have some that get in there and they see that they're just as successful, in many cases more successful than the regular kids, and it really boosts their confidence. So it's wonderful for them to have that.
Great. Is there anybody you'd like to highlight, first name only, that has done exceptionally well?
We have a student, Blaine. I just had her IEP meeting a couple of weeks ago, and she started out where she was full inclusion. Next year she's going to be inclusion in one class, and then we're just going to consult the others, because she's been able to have success and gained more confidence, and she's actually developed where she will ask for assistance when she needs it, and she's being very successful, so was excited. It's really paying off. It's nice to see her be successful.
Hi, I'm Amy Connolly. I'm the lead speech pathologist for the Thomas County Schools. When I think of inclusion, I have to say that within the past 2 or 3 years, we've begun to use more inclusion, especially with our language impaired kids, because they struggle so academically, and resource an hour a week just didn't seem to be as helpful in meeting their needs. So, we're finding that inclusion really, really works for our kids.
Daniel Tanner's mother. He was in school way back, and I wish that it had more inclusion where he wouldn't have felt out of place, and I think he may have done better or had more of a challenge being with other kids.
How old is Daniel now?
Daniel's 28 now.
Okay, and what did you see as the benefits of inclusion that would have been good for him?
He wouldn't have been separated out from other kids.
Was he?
Yes.
He was separated out?
And I also think if he had been around kids that were not in special ed, that would have made him try harder to achieve a good grade.
You're ready.
I'm Gail Clark. I'm a special ed social worker at LEA meetings for Thomas County Schools. I'm thinking of a particular child that's Down syndrome who's gone all the way through our schools in inclusion settings. He has done beautifully. He participated in the marching band in high school. He also participated in our Project Search. He now has a job at one of our schools as a parapro. It's just been the best thing in the world for him.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Wilson, teacher of the visually impaired orientation mobility specialist, and I think inclusion is absolutely wonderful for all of our kids.
Why?
Because there's no reason for them to be in one single classroom. They can go out and socialize with everybody else, and they're just like everybody else. They're no different.
Gail Clark, special ed social worker. I think inclusion is so good for the kids because they are around the normally developing peers and the social skills are better, and I think they actually achieve better.
Okay, any particular examples you can think of students that have done really well because of inclusion? Don't get nervous, this is just me using the film.
No specific names come to mind, no specific children do. But just in LEA meetings over the time, there have been lots of kids who do better in inclusion than they do in resource. Wish I could give a specific example, but I can't.
Now things are happening. I see a red light.
Say something.
Um,
Tell me about inclusion.
Inclusion is a wonderful thing, and the teachers go in there and work together to work with kids in the classroom setting.
And tell me who you are.
I'm Jay Meyer. I do assistive technology with Thomas County Schools.
And how does assistive technology help with inclusion?
Well, when the kids need a little extra help to be able to utilize textbooks or note-taking activities and things like that, I can set them up with stuff that helps them achieve those goals.
Great. Inclusion we have at Thomas County Schools is successful because of our teachers and the students that work so hard in our inclusive class.